So
Ash Ketchum's a bitch, and Ditto is a whore. The little
great way to open the video.
Exactly. Here's the thing, though. Do you know about the pink slime?
What?
The pink slime in the McDonald's hamburgers.
Oh yeah, Quinn let me know about this.
Yeah, they let that out recently. In its refined form that they're about to put it into the hamburger, it looks like a strawberry soft serve.
Oh.
But in its unrefined form, it looks like a big bag of Ditto. The best thing ever would be if someone like drew like 2 dots in a straight line underneath of them. He's like, hey, it's a bag full of Ditto. Can you throw these things into those gears? You never tried, did you?
No, I haven't. Well, when you're able to throw them, they're dead.
You got a force gun.
I didn't think of that. I've never thought of that.
And you've already declared that you're never going to play this game again, though, as I made the Skyrim reference way back, like a couple hours ago. And now
I just happened to be playing this earlier because, you know, I was going to wait until the end before I told you this. But when you beat this game on this difficulty, you get a really awesome weapon as a keepsake reward for doing this awesome thing.
Uh-huh.
It's an insta-kill weapon.
That's not a new thing, Cole. But there are games that do that.
I know, but yeah.
Twinkle this bag of chips, so you can't talk.
Thanks for that.
That's not a new thing. Like in Resident Evil 4, if you beat on the really hard difficulty, then the little bitch you're supposed to protect during like half of the game gets this big ass suit of armor.
Now I know that.
And it's the one from Two Best Friends plays like, here, point your gun in her face. And he points it at her and goes, But yeah, even
that was so
But here's
funny.
the thing, even the gun he was using was a reward for beating the game.
I didn't know that.
And you know how he like, you know, in the middle of the episode, he has Leon in this like pimp outfit. He has Leon in the pimp outfit with a Tommy gun. And he's like talking to the dude on the radio. And he's like, "Yo, what's up?"
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in that outfit is also a reward. It's like an old-fashioned. I don't know if it's like a pimp or a mobster outfit. But either way, it goes with the Tommy gun. So you get this like old-fashioned mobster thing you can do.
Huh.
And the Tommy gun doesn't run out of ammo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Tiedemann again.
I hate that guy. He's like, hey, so you're in the meat grinder room.
See, he's already doing this again. Oh, you got out of my last trap? Oh crap. Alright, I've got an even better trap to put you in now.
Dude, have you tried throwing that dead body into those meat grinders?
No. Oh, look at this. Look how close I got to that thing. That'd be an instant death if you hit those things.
Oh, really? If you hit the giant meat grinder of doom.
I'm just letting you know.
It's like if you throw...
To confirm it, that you will die if you touch that.
It's like if Golem dives into Mount Doom after the ring, he's probably going to burn up. But he don't give a fuck, he's got the Ring of Power. Which according to Kara makes him super strong. Have you seen that video?
Which one?
It's one of the, I think it's one of the RT Life things where it's another one of those ambush interviews that they do. Where it's like, remember Chris versus Sports or Ben versus American History?
I hated Ben versus America.
Well, here's the thing.
I absolutely hated that.
They did one with Kara.
I didn't watch that one just because I hated the one with Ben so much.
Versus Sports.
And I know, and she, not to be rude or anything, but she's really dumb.
Well, she is for guy movies. Hers was like Kara versus guy movies. And according to her, the Ring of Power makes people super strong. And Smeagol wants it because he's so skinny, he can't do anything unless he has the super strength of the Ring of Power.
You know what? That actually sounds like a very good answer.
It does, but it's wrong.
Even if it is wrong, it's actually a really good answer.
Well, here's the thing. It's he starts talking about Star Wars, and he's like, what's the Force? It's like, that's what the good guys call themselves. Yeah, and he's like, okay, the second movie's called Attack of the Clones. Who are the clones? She's like, those are the bad guys that the Force fights. And he's like, really? Who's Darth Vader? He's the main bad guy? And, what about Yoda? He's the little Muppet that is Darth Vader's best friend. And he's on which side? She's like, the Force. Yeah.
I can't decide if those things are even scripted now.
I know. So dumb. Like,
the only real answer that even seemed reliable to go on was the one about Smeagol.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. It's whether it's scripted or not, it's still hilarious. I don't think it's scripted.
It's gotta be scripted.
I don't think it is. Because no one can be that stupid voluntarily.
Yes, they can.
Well, Quinn does it accidentally, but...
Accidentally on purpose.
Somehow.
Yeah, somehow.
But not a movie. Accidentally
Probably.
Like some...
I hope we don't get sued.
It was if I remember correctly, it was a terrible, terrible, one of those really bad love movies.
It probably was.
Because all recent love movies are terrible. And if you're a fan of any of the modern love movies, go fuck yourself. Just get some softcore porn and get it over with. Because really all you watch that movie for is not the story, because that's bad. You watch it for the scenes where they make out. That's like the first 10 minutes of softcore porn. Just go get one of those and just... Giant alien vagina.
Shut up about that.
That's not
We're talking about porn, and then we see that thing. Shut up.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
You can only say that enough one too many times, you know.
Only say it one too many times?
What?
Oh, that's not even a vagina. It's like a giant anus. You're just firing shots into that thing's anus. One who did it.
You're the one who's mentioning it.
Oh, I can't not. All right, so obvious. You're the one who played this game.
Yeah, and I've never noticed a lot of these sexual innuendos until now.
Because you weren't looking.
I was too busy worrying not about dying to think about that stuff.
And you see, once survival is out of the way, the humor comes through.
That is true. I don't know what he was running away from me for.
It's like, oh shit, that guy's got a gun.
Okay, that sounded stupid now, but... but usually those things just run right after you. I went back in through the door, and I'm like, he's like, wait a minute, what's over there? Let's go over to this locked door.
That bitch almost put a round in your chest.
I know, right?
I don't know why girls wear shirts like that. Like, the only difference in color in the entire shirt is right over the bazongas. They're like, and then they yell at you for looking. It's like, literally the only thing that draws attention in that entire shirt happens to be over the breasts. It's like the chicks that go out to clubs just like whores, and when you try to pick them up, they're like,
what are you looking at me for?
You think just because I'm here, I want to be picked up by a man? I'm like, you wouldn't dress.
Well, yes. Actually, I do think that. Why else would you dress like that?
Like, if I'm just, like, roaming the streets dressed as like a cop, and people come up to me, and it's like, please help me, someone just stole my purse. I'm like, I'm not a cop. People are going to get mad at me for dressing like a cop.
Right.
Alright, I'm not going to get mad at them for assuming I was a cop, because I happen to be dressed like a cop. Like, you shouldn't get mad at women who do this shouldn't be mad at the men who think they're whores because they dress like whores.
Yeah.
Remember, it's like that saying, if it looks like chicken, smells like chicken, tastes like chicken, it's chicken.
Fun fact, if you feed scraps to chickens and put some fried chicken in there, they'll eat it.
That's because
because they eat anything, even if it's themselves.
You could kill the chicken right in front of them and put it in their food.
Yeah, exactly.
And they would eat
They'll eat anything. we had some chickens for a little while, and they just didn't care what you gave them.
It's because they're chickens. They got a brain the size of nothing.
Size of a peanut, maybe?
They got the brain the size of a chicken's head.
What?
They got a brain the size of a chicken's head.
Okay.
if I insist, yes. Anyway.
That makes sense. We're chapter 9, by the way.
Anyway,
we just started chapter 9.
But yeah, if you dress like a whore and you go out to a club, and don't get mad at people who assume you're a whore, because you're wearing the uniform, bitch. Really, the only reason you do that is so you can yell at people and make yourself feel better about yourself, because you live an empty, hollow life. And
hope you sleep good tonight.
Alone with your vibrator. Because you've yelled at so many men at the club that you get the reputation for being the bitch that nobody wants to have sex with anymore.
I just realized something.
What?
You know the very first Rooster Teeth animated adventure that was made? The Jeff and Gus go to San Diego?
Yeah.
You know how the vibrator is censored out?
Yeah.
Well, if you go on Jordan's channel, it's O to Nose 1337.
Yeah.
He made a different version of that when the Sopa Pipa thing was just starting out.
Yeah.
The video was called Censored and Censored Go to Censored, Censored, and Censored. And everything in the video is blocked out, but except the vibrator.
You're talking really loud again.
I'm sorry.
That'd be like the best thing to wake up my parents with. Except the vibrator.
Oh God, I just thought of that.
You wouldn't be allowed back over.
I hope I didn't just screw that up. I mean, I really don't. I'm going to be really bored.
We won't be able to finish the videos. Anyway, don't dress like a whore and then get mad at people for thinking you're a whore. That's the moral of the story.
Deal with it.
Also, high five to anyone who's happy that Sopa and Pippa got shot down.
Oh, they did get shot down?
Because they're stupid ideas.
Oh wait, that was a given. Come on.
That's like saying, hey, let's take all the gold in the world and fire it into the sun. Just a terrible idea. And I think that would give Joel nightmares. If you don't know who we're talking about, deal with it. You should have enough context by now to understand we're talking about certain people.
Okay, remember? Oh, I'm about to buy a new suit for the first time, by the way.
Every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man.
Well, the thing about this suit, it's not very good looking at all.
Is it pointy?
What?
Are there pointy pieces on it?
No.
Oh, so
well, there probably is somewhere, but just wait. The vintage suit is the first suit that's better than the one I have.
Uh-huh.
Like, armor-wise and the number of inventory slots.
And you buy the vintage suit.
Yeah. And not only that, it has a special ability where items in the store get a 10% discount when you're wearing it.
Huh.
So it's actually worth wearing for those reasons.
Now, if you buy
just
suit,
not for looks. You're about to see it.
If you buy the suit, do you get the helmet for free? Looks like they just welded that thing onto you. Didn't look good. Hey.
You know what he looks like right now? The Ironmonger.
I don't know who that is.
Iron Man. First one.
Oh.
Villain at the very end.
Oh, you mean the...
I see you've upgraded your armor. I've made some additions of my own.
Metal Gear!
Exactly.
I don't think Metal Gear can fly. But there is one with rockets. The Shotgun. The Metal Gear Solid 3. That's so dumb. Here's the thing. The guy...
Video's ending.
Talk
about it later.